What springs to mind when you think about Scotland? For me, it's the stunning countryside, the beautiful lochs and the colourful people. In the Scottish lowlands on the outskirts of the village of Milton stands a bridge. This bridge was built in 1895 and leads to the Overtoun Manor, which was built by James White in the 19th century. The bridge spans Overtoun Burn, a deep gorge with a small river. The bridge is quite an ornate structure. It's flanked by retaining walls and topped by slightly beveled broad banisters. So what makes this bridge so infamous? Well, maybe it's the reports that around 300 to 600 dogs have apparently committed suicide by jumping over the edge into the river. Although it would seem that that number is inflated by local legend, and the more realistic number is somewhere around 50. In the local area, the story goes that these incidents have been occurring since the 1950s, but any hard evidence can only be dated back to a blog in 2005. I can't imagine the hurt and sorrow that those poor dog owners felt watching as their dogs ran and jumped over the side of the bridge. It surely must have broken their hearts. Is there a reason for this strange, cruel phenomena? Well, if you want to believe the more supernatural version of accounts, well, there are those that would say the bridge's location fits the description of a thin place. A lush, quiet place where heaven and earth meet in Celtic pagan beliefs. There are many who blame the tragic incidents on the White Lady of Overtoun who haunts Overtoun House. James White's son died in 1908, leaving his widow to grieve for over 30 years. After her death, she supposedly became the ghost known as the White Lady, seen around the house and grounds, still grieving. Some say that the White Lady is the force compelling the dogs to jump. I have no clue why she would do this, as there isn't any proof she was an evil person in her life. So, why would she become one upon her death? Others point to a murder that took place on the bridge in 1994. They believe that this is proof that the area has evil forces at work. I really don't believe there's anything supernatural or even paranormal at play here. In fact, in recent years, a great explanation has been put forward that may be the true reason why these poor dogs jumped to their deaths off the side of the bridge. In the 1920s, minks were introduced into Scotland. They took some time to acclimatise, but it's believed that by the 1950s they were breeding in large numbers. Investigators found evidence that they had made a home in the undergrowth under the bridge, and that the scent of them is what forces the dogs into jumping over the side. They're looking for prey. If you remember, back to the start of the video, stories were being told in the 1950s about the incidents on the bridge. So, is it another worldly force, or the scent of the mink that drive the poor dogs to jump to their deaths? Just maybe, it could be another reason altogether. Whatever the cause, if you ever find yourself walking with your dog towards a bridge, please make sure they are secure and safe by keeping them on the lead. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and of course, I'd like to know what you believe, so leave a comment down below, give the video a like, well, if you did, and if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Take care out there, stay safe, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye!